The number of times I've gotten a free game, which by the way, Grand Theft Auto free right now as well, and I've never actually ended up like playing it. I like downloaded it, put it on my computer, installed it, launched it, fixed the settings, and closed it. A few times. Yeah, it looks like the Phantasy Star Online going to be finally available, and it says next week. Was it the 27th? Did I read that right? Was it the 27th? Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to check that out. I when I was younger, I got Phantasy Star for my Master System, and that would have been in here, when I think back, that was about 1989, 90. Well, it was probably about 1990s. It's a good time ago. Because then, yeah, I played Phantasy Star 3 on the Genesis and then 4 on the Genesis. 4 was quite a nice game. They did a good job on Phantasy Star 4. And then there was Phantasy Star Online, and that was in 28? 07, something like that. So, yeah. It's actually a franchise that when I sort of think and look back, it's been a while since I've touched it, but yeah. Phantasy Star Online 1 was Dreamcast. Well, I didn't have a Dreamcast, but I did play it on the PC, so it was probably the same idea. We are... I'd like to, but at the same time, no. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do a non-aggression pact with Germany. Let's do that. And then that way we can solidify any additional holdings we may have. Now, our status here, let's just quickly go over it. The other day, let's start here. The other day, we created some new ships. Upgraded the destroyers. We gave them some secondary lines, right? Gave the cruisers a radar tower, switched out their fire control. The battleship, it's got a radar tower now. It still has the shit fire control. And so what I'm doing is I decided we're going to refit the Navy. We're going to use the time we have to build up our forward base in Newfoundland. Because we're going to need that to be operational. Because right now, unfortunately for us, until we get something in the West Coast, our equipment goes the wrong way around the world. Like, it goes the Indian, South, and the North Atlantic. It's going for a bit of a ride. So resupply is like a month-long event. So we got to make sure that it doesn't have a problem. What we could also do is actually stage an invasion here in the Panama Canal to help source that out. But it'll be quite difficult to get the sea zone control. I think our best bet is to just go get the harbor at Quebec City, try and get like Boston Harbor, maybe New York City, Halifax, something in here in New England, form a second space to land, and then we can really bring our main group in. Now, as far as that refit going on the Navy, the longest one is going to be our supply lines are pulling out Columbus. Longer, because you had to go from Portugal across. We're doing like, I think this would be honestly the longest supply line in history. I think historically this would be the longest supply line ever attempted. Except maybe, actually, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe the United Kingdom out to Australia, because they would have had to gone up and around and down through. So, still pretty deadly, pretty deadly. But yeah, I think we'll just take a landing zone here in the Americas. We're gonna refit these. It's gonna be a couple of days to get them done. The longest one being the battleship at like 90 days. So we'll let that happen. Let's fire it up. We gotta go back to Sussex, I think it was. They're sending them to. Yeah. Germany has agreed to our non-aggression pact. Yay! What about Italy? Let's have one with Italy too, just in case he gets stupid. That's right. And Iberia. We're already in the same faction with them. We don't want to call anyone to arms. The call to arms is against the Soviet Union, and that has been great. We've done an awesome job holding this at bay. I have no qualms about where this is sitting right now. The Japanese have a non-aggression pact with them, with the Soviets too, so they're not going to get involved, so this should all sit very static. Oh, really? Wow. Well, that gave us a big advantage here. Let's get you. Do I want you that far south? I mean, what's better? Being here in Portugal or being here fighting? I think, actually, no, let's save you for the Americas. Let's save you for the Americas. Right now, they all should be sitting on these little harbor areas. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave them there. Yeah, they did. Well, you know, I mean, really, who's surprised about them sneaking that one out? Like, that's... This also. Right, I mean, like, this is Fortress America at its finest. This is great because it gives us a western access. And we don't have to go around the Horn, but... I am amused that the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere is the dominant power in this world now. So, I think that's kind of funny. They control Africa, Western Europe, Southern England, half of South America via 2 countries, the entire continental southeast of Asia. And Japan has declared war on Vietnam. Wait, oh, I see. It's a neutral country. That's funny. Didn't even notice that. What's in here? What do you got? Rubber. Yeah, that'll be something Japan will want to get their fingers into. I don't think we need any war support right now. We could use some more improved worker conditions. We'll leave that notification on so that when it comes back we could do it again. Get our stability up just that little bit extra. Haiti did. Yeah. Yeah, it all ended. It's what do they have for resources here? A couple of chromium, 6 chromium. The French have their navy here. Wait, yes, I was going to say our our construction is now coming in. Here's our radar towers. They're going to be building up next. We've got the airfields. We're going to try and get, what do we got? 700, 800, 1,000 just for that one army. So let's get this to 5 because it's 200 right now. 4 more, so it's going to be 1,000 airplanes in Newfoundland capacity. We're going to turn the rock into a bloody fucking fortress. Oh, well now, okay, that's interesting. Let's watch. These units should flee. Italy has joined Germany. This is a bad timing event for us. Now, we've already bled Joe of, I think, 2 million units. Yep. 2 million units we took out of him already. Look, the Americans have already lost 8 million. Holy shit. Does he even have anything left? 8 million. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go right for New York Harbor. I'm going to go for it. It's a big one. It's got lots of infrastructure and shit around it. Let's grab it. Let's get this little stinker place behind it. I don't know what that's called. Maybe somebody can tell us in the chat. I'm not that familiar with New York's geography. I'm assuming that's Long Island. I don't know. This little strip right here. Could be like several islands mapped together, though. They do that sometimes in the game. One more time, we're going to put our line down here. Secure them to it. Delete the line. And then right-click them to put them back into their invasion points. Yeah, I think it's Long Island. Okay. I think that's what it is. I'm like... Yeah, I got nothing. So these are the first ones that are refit. Are they? Yeah, okay, good. And we want We want to make sure our refit battleship is getting done first, because it's going to take the longest here. Where is it? At the bottom, isn't it? Of course it is. You know what? Shrink these fucking things down. There, see how we did that? We just took it all. We took all the other ones off. We right-clicked them. Just put this one on. Move it to the top. Turn these back on. Who's first? Let's go up to. Here we go. Just make sure we got them all filled up. Yep. Good. 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 These ones are all filling out. These are the last of these new cruisers. These are new battleships and such. So perfect. And then these guys can go back to 10s. Refit themselves at capacity. There we go. How long will this take? 19th of January. Yeah, so the Soviet Union has called Afghanistan in. There we go. Yeah, just call everyone in. Call them all in. Because at this point now, if it's going to be the Axis or our sphere getting the points, I want us to be getting the points. I want us to get all the points. And here we go. World War III, we'll call it. Is it, or is this World War II is just escalating into total war? What would you call this? Like, what would you say? Like, okay, like I mean, if World War II was the Allies and the Comintern against the Axis and the co-prosperity sphere, it's the same event. But the escalation factor has just gone up. Japan and the Soviets didn't have a little bit of a conflict until the end. And it was ugly. It was real ugly. Clause is 78% refit. Got a little bit of ways to go on that one. And you know, Sheppy, it's interesting. We even call it World War II because it really should be called the Great War, Parts 1 and 2. Right? And because it... Was it Pétain? There was a French general who basically said at the signing of Versailles, he's like, this isn't peace, this is a 20-year armistice. So... It's the Great War Part 1 and 2 in my mind. Although it's interesting in that the round's changing sides. It's like, yeah, that... oh, there goes the Manchu army. This is... Yeah, it really was Europe getting to shit. I mean, there were other fights. There were, like, in you know... the Arab Peninsula and Gallipoli and whatnot. I mean, although we'd still sort of say, although Asia Minor. Where is it? Is it at this? I think it's this zone. There is one you have to get. But I'm not 100% sure which one it is now. I think it's this one. And that's the for the Australian achievement. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yes. Region-wide industrial plants. We don't really have any other items to pick up here. So the only thing we're working for is worker conditions and building slots. So. Is Turkey European or Asian? Well, that's sort of like Russia, isn't it? Right? It's one of those sort of weird bridge countries. I mean, Russia's, you know, clearly. But I knew a gent who was from Moscow, and he would laugh when people would racistly complain to him about Asian immigrants, because, you know, we live in Canada and people complain, and he'd be like, what's wrong with Asians? And they would, you know, go off on whatever their tangent was, and he'd be like, do you know that Russia's like 80% Asia? It would just shut him up, right? So it's pretty good. But yeah, like the Middle East is like this interesting little It's sort of like India. It's like a subcontinent, right? It's like its own special little brew. Let's get some more airplanes. Oh, we're maxed out on the aluminum here. I don't want to trade much more for aluminum. All right, let's get more tanks. Yeah, sure, why not? Always use more tanks. Are we still good? Good. Okay. Good. And the refit is going well. 3 destroyers done. Awesome. Which will make these things a little bit better in that they will now have an anti-air attack. And so we will basically have 30, more or less, anti-air ships. Russia is more European culturally than Asia. Yeah, it depends on the part of Russia, though. I mean, population-wise, I think they've got the most sitting in the West. So, but you know, like the regions in the East, I mean, they are distinctly not the same as the Western ones, which is really fun. It's a really cool country that way. Yeah, I've been thinking about the northern border too, because if for some reason, is there any? Yeah, there's a torpedo reveal bonus in there. If there is any sort of collapse or giveaway in this, but I don't think he's going to be able to get through there. And even if we do, we've got these 72 cavalry units we can load up on the line. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, see, there you go. Is it Tatar? Is that how you say it? Tatar? Yeah, okay. Totally guessing, so I was like, woo, swish. Fucking A. So now these units, you can see these ones here that are sitting in this harbor region, they're having supply issues, which is why we're putting down all of these elements. We want to get all of this done. The airplanes, obviously, got a lot to pile up here. A lot to pile up here. And these guys are starting to turn into the better close airs as well. Now these should be almost all of our close air supports. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm going to just set these to regulars. I'll give you 2 that are good. I'll give you two ace squadrons, as it were. And these guys have ace fighters as well. We want these to be the high priority repair ones, because these guys are the ones that are really on the front lines. These are going to be the follow-up units. And then I did take the remainder of our old aircraft, and we've put them into these units here, so. How they have an Oblast in Königsberg. Because it used to be Russian? Is that why? There goes Vietnam. Yay, good job, team. Alright, who's this? Bulgaria, yeah, okay. And Vietnam, okay. The Benelux. He must have been doing the invasions from here. Oh, look, Japan finally got this little teeny tiny little island. That's fucking awesome. Oh, okay. That's fair. It was Polish before it was taken by the Prussians, later the Germans. Okay. Yeah, like I know that. Oh, is that the one with the Swedish king? Is that right? I remember there was like a Swedish king who came in and he tried to fight, and the Hussars came in and they fought the Swedes out, and the Russians came in after. It was a big clusterfuck. Is that the one we're talking about? If it is, it was a deadly awesome fucking combat. Like, just crazy fight. Let's get our army on this. Well, the Russians are, they're an interesting lot of people. Oh, look. Ireland democratically absorbed the rest of the... Wait. What? It just... Where did the United Kingdom go? Did they just give up? What the fuck? Is this their capital down here? Where is it? Seriously. Oh my god. So, what's the capital of England? Well, it's this 25. That must be the entire government they they rebased there. It's the whole zone. The whole thing is 25,067. Oh man, that's England. Oh England. Oh England. So let's talk about the way this game is working now. Yay! How's Germany's offensive going here? Good. Okay, and these guys are moving into position still. Yeah, it looks like there's lots to float on the field there. That's great. We'll put them back when we need to. All right, and this once great army in the south. How do I feel about moving it? 4%. Let's take the capitulated nations out. Take the allies out. There we go. Yeah, we got 1.9 million of his guys. The Germans have already chewed up 500,000. That's fantastic. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave them. I'm not really that interested in getting stuff, and even if we did, we'd have to take Afghanistan first, so we'll start with that anyways. So, let's just continue with our original war goal. You can attack. We'll make you just go politely into their face. Look at all this radar. Thanks, America. Or, thanks, England. And we've got 2 full lines and a third one working. Yeah, look at all the trade bonus now. Whew. Glad we turned that back on. I think we can shut these down. We got one from Japan. Yes, that's what I need. And right now the divisions that we're using is this sort of single heavy tank slobber knocker division. It's just kind of like a defending wall. It's a good infantry, lots of defense, 439, a little bit of hardness. I don't think we're trading for gas, are we? Oh, we are too. Okay. Thanks, Ken. And the other one we're using is this infantry line here. Again, just a 20 width infantry, some standard equipment, artillery, engineers, cavalry, recon, and the doctrine that we're using in this game is omit. I believe is the proper word. It's where we are. Like how Spain owns a small line in Morocco and it shows on the map, but not a chunk. Yeah, right? This? I always love. There was also somebody was saying there's a series of islands, like I guess right here, or maybe right here, and they're very oh, maybe it's this one, and they're apparently very underrepresented geographically. So it doesn't surprise me that we find these errors, if you will. Canuck going for the 1-year title, dude. Welcome, thank you. Wow, I don't have a boat to name after you. That's a lie. That's a lie. What would you like? The destroyers, the cruisers, or the super heavy battleship? The choice is yours. I salute you. I don't think you want the super heavy. I know you want the super heavy. You want the super heavy battleship. Yes, yeah, see, I know you. Fuck. Of course you do. Yeah, there we go. That's right. Named in your honor. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. A lot of destroyers, a lot of cruisers yet to refit. The destroyers are going to come out first. You see them just humming along. We've got 2 more battleships. This one is going to be done December 23rd. So in exactly 1 year. Okay. And this one's going to be done in April 47. And this one is just about ready. About another 15, 20 days on. Not even. And then it'll be right back out. And it should be almost enough to actually start going back into the sea lanes and hunting. But we're going to let it continue. We want these to all refit. Get them all back into... get them back into proper working order. These only the battleships have got the maximum going on. These other ones are just a single one. So as these new destroyers get pushed out too, they're just happening at a 1 speed. These guys are just going as fast as they can. They keep attacking the harbor at Newfoundland. I'm sort of amused that I don't think you're ever going to take that one. Ever. How's the Brazilian fight going? No, this is a Ken ship design. This is the Ken ship design. Or no, the Ken ship. Sorry, they were battle cruisers. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to double check, but the design of the Ken ship was its simplicity. It blew me away. It was just a real simple, not much to it. Lots of armor, lots of speed. Keep it down. It was literally the epitome. All in my head, I was thinking was keep it simple, stupid, keep it simple, stupid, keep it simple. And it was like, wow, that worked really well. Like, astonishingly well. I'll have to dig that design up for you guys. I did actually put it in my naval guide that I posted onto Reddit. Should make a stable multiplayer roleplay Hoi 4 mod. Too much effort. Too much effort. The fall of Vladivostok, that is a huge achievement. Oh, what are we bombing? Not much. But we're getting that harbor built again, so that's great. And every time we build this up now, these units are going to get better supply. The organization will not struggle. The airplanes can keep flying. They won't have to worry about fuel or things like that. And then as we get the radar stats built up, look at that. 1,000 aircraft can fit here. We got 949 of them in there. Fill it up. So get those radar in there. We're gonna start to lay them out. Yeah, how many are sitting there? 1 task force. Okay. Next time we fight it, we'll see what we get. Yeah, Canuck likes mods. That is true. I've seen your WoW. I've seen your WoW. Ooh, look at 12 Canadian destroyers. 150 American... What are these, naval bombers? Close airs? Close air support. How's this looking? Pretty good. Lots of boats in there. And there is... Where's the Ken? There he is. The Ken. The first boat we ever built. Oh, I was going to look at that ship. Oh, looks like the Japanese are going to try and do an invasion here. Looks like they're warming up. How long till we get that battleship out? Another cruiser on there. Yeah, it should be in there now. Good, yep. Good. So that means we released another 5. And every single time we move another one down the line, it's perfect for us. What is sitting up here anyways? 7 destroyers. Should be easy pickings for us. What's sitting here? 12 Canadian destroyers. Okay. Those will be like Shaughnessy classes. There's a 4 base there with 1 task force. There's a 6 with 3 to 5 in there. And an 8 with 1 to 3. Oh yeah, you can see they're just cramming them up. There's another one there. There's another one there. Did Old World Blues not get any updates of any type? I assumed it would. I mean, it seems fairly popular. You know, I think the speed comes in not just in them running away, but their ability to engage too, so they can sort of get the jump in the fight before the other capital ships can get there, so it can like help depopulate some screens really quickly. So it's like its presence alone helps the advantage because it can be there faster, get things done, get them going, and then when you add in things like the naval speed for your screens and then the overall speed, I think that sort of, you know, it really helps to build it up. There's our radar tower 1. Yay! How are we doing in this zone? Not bad. I don't think these are actually trying for superiority. I think we've just got interceptors, yeah. And that's okay. We don't want to be trying to get air superiority against the Allies. We're never going to. It just won't happen. The other day we had a comment which was letting us know... Who's doing the game that's 45 years long now? Who was that? Atticus, was that you? And the game is in like 1987 or some stupid fucking date. Seriously, take a screenshot and post that on Reddit by now. and they said that the Allies' main goal was building fucking aircraft, so FYI. Oh, here comes another invasion. They're gonna try again. Who was that? Honestly, anywho, we've got... Look, most of our ships are coming back now. Yay! How much... Oh, good. Only just a handful left to fix. Yay! Mostly they're cruisers. And the cruisers are only a few days each. I think they were like 16 or 17 days, so... March 4th. Yeah, it's like 2 weeks on each one, so... Still okay to have that happen because, like I said, we want to get these built up. We can move these guys to the forward base as soon as we got some better harbors, better infrastructure. Basically a 10 harbor, 10 infrastructure, we can do whatever we want there. Almost. As far as 30 units go, it's fine. Or it should be anyway. If it's not, it'd be stunned. What the fuck is this ad? Ads? What ads? What ad? Narration brought to you by Cam. Oh, that's what we call supporting your streamer. Yeah, that's right. Just like the Ken says. He's a wise one. Yeah, what was the ad for? Tell us what you saw the ad for. What was the ad for? Like Amazon games. Okay. Did it look interesting? Okay, see, now what's interesting is I wish there was a thing that could say, and it's something we can sort of do now a little bit with the digital age, and then when I get an ad and I'm like I genuinely don't care about Connect 3 games. They're not my thing. I don't care, so just don't advertise them to me. I'm never going to buy one. I'm never going to waste my time on it, right? I'm not a guy who goes mountain biking. Don't send me an ad on that. Yeah. If I could pick, I would expressly choose ads to just piss everyone off if I could. Yeah. Like the loudest, most annoying, fucking horrible things you could imagine. You'd be like, oh my god, why am I fucking having to deal with this? I'd be like, because I picked that for you. You're welcome as a gift. You'd be like, what kind of gift is this? It'd be like the kind that you will never forget. You'd be like, I know. Nobody could ever forget that fucking ear-shredding pain. You'd be like, I know. That's why I gifted it to you. You'd be like, you're welcome. Not running out of guns, are we? No, okay. Let's make sure we're okay there. Now, we did have a couple of factories, but part of the reason why we're increasing our processing is so that if we do have to pull any in, we can run it through the washing machine quicker, basically. You know, we could put that on our big, awesome battleship. Let's get a fire control system going, actually. Do damage control and fire control. We're just working on doctrine now. That's all we've got left. We don't even have our fucking ground or air doctrines. Really. Look at all the airfields. Every single American airfield is just packed, I bet. 2 to 500, 1 to 400, 5 to 1,000. Norway's finally capitulated. Well, that took a while. That took a while. Yeah, we'd love some region-wide industrial zoning and such. Okay, so the harbors are coming along, the radar towers are done, and the infrastructure's nearly done in Newfoundland, so that's great. And we still have no problems dealing with the Russians here. Or rather, in this case, I guess it's now the Afghanistani, or the Afghan army. Look, they've come through the pass now. That's cute. Claiming it for me. Appreciate that. Oh, Russia's not going to be able to sustain this. I mean, they've had a lot of time to build up stuff, but with Britain and France being knocked out of this pretty much completely, there's no hope, I think, for them. We'll see what happens. And the United States has ground their country down to the tune of 8 million people. Germany's got 10 million gone. Look at the Netherlands. Switzerland took 1 million. Love Estonia just chilling. He's like do 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 do. If I look like stone, they will go around. If you block it with your router, it also blocks mobile ads. Da, 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 da. That's funny, I didn't know that. I don't care. Where's the supply penalty? Here? Really? You guys again? Supply penalty? Oh, it's because they were getting attacked. That's okay. Get them trained up. Get you guys all ready to go. Is America strong? You know, probably not bad. Probably not bad. Don't really have much going for the whole spy game here, but we're cracking them. We're cracking them. Ha! You say that. You say that. You underestimate my power. Isn't that what I'm supposed to say next? Look at these beasties. Look at these beasties. These guys are not beasties. We have the Chupa thingy. That's right. It's our agency. Don't disrespect the Chupa thingy. They will outproduce me in every way. It doesn't matter if they've got nobody in their country. Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Something's caught. Oh, yeah, Germany's starting to give little puppet states over, is he? I'm like, something's chewing on the old thinker box. Yeah, what do you got left for population? 1 to 2 million. It's not. I mean, what? We're still on extensive. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be all right. I think the United States will probably have about 20 to 30 units just for the main harbor areas. But I don't think we'll see much of a problem. That's part of the reason why we're going to prep everything now. We're going to take the time to get it ready. And then that way we can pile the units that we need. Just 40 units should be more than enough to create a line to start moving things in. I mean, after that, it's hope to God that the other guys can come in. We're not a strong enough country to take in the United States in this one. We didn't really build ourselves up that way. We really primed our Navy, which is why has a shit ton of awesome cruisers here, ready to kick ass. December 23rd, 1946. A few more months left on that one. Might see that one in commission before the end. But you can see how fast these things are flying down, which is great. Not gonna lie, you played the perfect German game. Italy just gave up. What do you got left there? 10 destroyers. What do you got here? 12 destroyers. Oh, what's this? Convoy. Oh, are we actually hunting stuff, or was that a new cruiser that was joining in? Oh, I think it was a new cruiser that was joining in. Yeah, it is. Look at that. He's like, hey, I'm new. I'll just come and join the fun. And they're like, cool, you could do that. Yeah, Germany's not a hard country to have a good game with. I don't recommend them as your first country. I recommend the first country is your home country. Whatever, you know, if you're Polish, play Poland first. If you're Italian, play Italy first. Why is my production so compact? Yeah, if you're American, play the United States first. Because we were building fucking naval yards. Naval yards. Although a good chunk of those are coming from the United Kingdom right now, but still, I don't care. We got new boats. Oh, only a few more to go. You did not play Korea or Australia first. Korea is a good country. USA is so boring, though. I beg to disagree. I think that comes with so many caveats. There are so many boring countries. Nepal is a boring country. Ireland is a boring country. Brazil is a boring country. Hungary is fun. Historical USA is boring. Canuck nailed it. 10 points. Delivery on, a later date. Yeah. But yeah, I think that the United States as the Confederacy or the Communists is a lot of fun. And yeah, the Kaiser for Germany, lots of fun. What's happening over here with the supply? Why am I getting supply issues in the Himalayas? Look at the fucking landing. He's like, hey, guys, we're here with an army. Okay. Yes, Norway, we'd love it. No, we actually had a decent supply. We've set the supply in most of our zones, I think, to 5s, if not higher. So, yeah. 2's up in the North Country. That doesn't surprise me, but... yeah, our South zone's in great shape. Yeah, it's doing good. Depends on the China. I like Guangxi Clique and Communist China. I'm not a big fan of the rest of them. They're okay at best. China's okay. China. Yeah, so that was... there's one new cruiser right there. You can tell because he's complete cloverleaf. He's not been in any combat. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new destroyers, which is great. They're not great, but having them is. And then we've got the last 4 cruisers finishing out. Nice. Yay! And then we can start refitting back to the other boats, getting some stuff in them. And again, December 23rd on that Polite Canuck class. Now, if we wanted to, we could even upgrade our economy law again. I think we'll be okay. These are northern forts, I believe. Or no, these were the Iranian ones. Just in case they decided to come in over the Iranian border. How's that all looking? It looks like the Japanese are starting to link up there. Holy God. That's a mess. That's just a mess. Yeah, Japan's got 1 or 2 units. It's, you know, there's a few sitting there. They finished cleaning that up. Yeah, okay, good. What's the supply right here? 11 out of 21. So that means I could fit maybe 10 more units there. Maybe 10 more units there. Gotta get a few more harbors. Japan is single-handedly slowing my game down. Yes. Physically, they are dragging the processing speed of this game right down. There's a battleship there. We are looking for it. Which one is this? The Nelson. Can we make this a memorial stream for the Corsican capital of France? How about the United Kingdom's capital of fucking Labrador? Wait, where's the French capital now? There you go. So in this game, the capital of France is Antananarivo, Madagascar. And the capital of England is Labrador. Would you like to be on your back foot now? Yes, yes, you would be. Oh, look, 2 new boats. 2 new boats. How many we got in there? 1 battleship, 13 cruisers, 23 destroyers. That should be good for a naval invasion. We'll let this last cruiser join in, and then we'll go. And then we'll go. Oh, these ones are no chromium required. What do we got? Still 2 more. There we go. Sit there for there. Why do I still have Christmas lights? Because they're fucking awesome. Why don't you? Like, keep Christmas all year round or some shit. Go watch fucking Home Alone. John Hughes will be proud. So will John Candy. They're both dead. They won't care. Yay! 99 days till the bomb. Let's go build some nuclear reactors. Yeah, let's build one just right here. Our infrastructure's maxed. We're gonna have to get a little bit of air superiority, but you know, we'll see if we get it. We'll need some strat bombers too. I think we can borrow some from Germany or Japan. I'm sure one of them has it. And if not, I mean, strat bomber one isn't hard to get, but yay! Look at this. We're getting some new civs. There's that fort. How's that looking now? 1 out of 24. Good. Or rather, 11 out of 24. Sorry. Another mill to put in. I'm not even trying to, but hey, they're just like, we just want to be built. I'm like, all right. Japan, I need more chromium. He's like, cool. I can do that. I'm like, I know you can. Oh, good. The last cruiser's done. Yay. So, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. What do we got left? There we go. Need a little bit of steel. Germany, I'd like 1 steel. Italy, I'd like 1 steel. Iberia, I'd like 1 steel. And yeah, we're good. Cool. Alright, and the Navy? How does it look? The last guy's reinforcing. Where's he at? Oh, he's coming around the horn. Brilliant. Where's he at? What? Okay, just... I don't know, and we never will. Okay, just calm fucking down. Let's play some Hearts of Iron. Right? Atticus knows what I'm talking about. See? It's great minds. I came prepared tonight, guys. I'm ready to go. Because I was like, I want to win this fucking thing. Hey, look. Our Navy's done. Oh, it's done. The new and improved Indian Navy. Is it time? Is it time? I want you guys to rebase to Newfoundland. Moving to new base, naval base, Newfoundland. Dun, 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 dun. Tom Collins. Is that a drink? It sounds like a drink. If it's not, it should be a band. And if it's not a band or a drink, I don't know what it is, and I hope it's your, like... Okay, yeah, alright. I was like, it better be like your, like, significant other, because then we're just getting into a weird place we don't want to go. The Soviet Union is going to try again at cracking Army's diamond and shield. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. He will never break them. I love our little radar net here. Look at this. Our little radar net. It's like a shit ton of rank 1s. But each one gives us just a bit in that region. 20%, 25%, whatever. And it's just enough. Just enough. That's not true. You can always drink before noon. Absolutely. Sure. Now, the trick is whether your boss knows it, and it's how to hide it. I think we're ready to do this invasion. I know we don't have this the zone supremacy. There's 2 more fucking destroyers already. These things are just pumping out here. Let's assign these in all of these directly into the fleet. And then that way, should we get it to a size where it's, oh my god, it's unmanageable. Yeah, heaven forbid. There we go. Get those destroyers in there. Alright, let's hit you to this zone as well. This zone as well. And let's see if we can start taking out some of the American Navy. They are set to go always engage. Let's do convoy raiding. No, let's do strike force. Let's do strike force. Let's see if we can get these guys landing. We'll set this guy up, turn on his attack, and then that way, if for some reason at any point he should feel that he's good enough to do it, he'll let off. He'll take those zones and he'll run for it. Oh, it's really chewing on those days. Yeah, there you go. Bloody Soviet army. It's trying to be crushed. Here, yeah, you know what? Actually, let's do convoy raiding. Yeah, it's going to use a lot of gas, but that's okay. We want to get those zones of control. Under control. Oh, it's really chewing on the clock. Holy cripes. There we go. How's this looking? Well, he solidified his front line, so that's good. We don't have nearly as many units on the move. And it looks like he's got pressure going into the north now, which means this might actually get relieved, which is great. They can just keep moving through. That's the best thing to have happen. The African campaign is all but over. Bulgaria and France have a little bit here in Central Africa. Well, now we know he's a British spy since it's gin. Or am I? So a Korean, black, British. Look at that. It's a good start. Oh, look at this one. He's got a broken, what? Torpedo tube. Okay, everybody go for repair. I'd rather they stay tuned up and repaired than broken and running around. The 300 fucking Canadian aircraft. I'm amused. I'll never guess your favorite drink. Is it Polish wine? Pepsi. Right? Polish wine, yeah, that's vodka. That's what I said. So no idea. Oh, bourbon. Oh. Yeah, I had a moment with bourbon once. Bourbon is many things. Nice is not among the virtues that bourbon holds. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bourbon is not nice. Bourbon is not nice. Bourbon is evil. Bourbon is evil. And it's evil. So my wife and I are moving. We're going from one town to another. Having a little going away party. And our friends are seeing us off at a pub. And we're getting just absolutely just gazoondled. It's great. Having a lot of fun. And we end up going back to a buddy's place because he wants to play some cards. I'm like, cool, that sounds like a great idea. My wife's kind of done. She's had enough of the night, so she goes home. I go to buddy's place, and he's got it's an older house. It's it used to be a boarding house, so it's got lots of levels and lots of rooms. And the very top, very top, is the attic area, but it of course is also a room. And so he's converted it to his poker room. So we're on basically like the 5th floor of a house. It's hot in there. I'm really drunk, and they're like, "Hey, let's fucking, let's smoke a doob." I'm like, "All right, fuck, I love doobies. Let's do this shit." Smoking a doob. So we smoke a doob, and that's good. And my buddy's like, "Hey, do you want some bourbon? I've got some great bourbon for you." And I'm like, "All right, let's have some bourbon." Okay, cool. He pours me a glass, and I don't really know like how to drink it. Like, is this a sip and drink? Is this a drink and drink? Is this something you like take your time with, but not too much time, otherwise it gets weird tasting? I don't know. I'm already really fucking wrecked, and I've already broken the rule about the sip with ice, yeah. So I get my drink. It's got the ice in it, and I drink it. Okay, I mean I didn't gulp it in one go, but I drank it like kind of like you would like a Coke or something. And it's hot, and there's fire. My belly is going, dude, that was not a good idea. And it's hot in the room, and it's stuffy, and it's smoky. They got cigars now. We had a doobie in there. There's fucking bourbon in me. I'm like, already know. Like, I need some air. So I step out onto the balcony. It's a little tiny little wooden fire escape, basically. Now out there is a buddy of mine, but he's a bigger fella. Okay. Great guy, good friend, really good friend, best kind you could ask for, okay? And he's standing out there, and I come out there, and he says, "Are you doing okay?" I says, "Yeah, I'm pretty wrecked." And I look over the edge, Again, 5 stories up. And I'm like, oh, that's not good. And like I can feel like my feet are dropping out from me, like it's just I'm done. I'm totally done. I'm gonna barf everywhere in like a matter of seconds. I literally reach into my pocket. I throw money into my buddy's chest. I'm like, I need you to call me a cab and get me home. And he's like, okay. So we take a cab. He calls the cab. I have no idea how. We just moved not too long ago, and we were moving again. We were moving to another city, and so he's like, where do you live? And I'm like, I don't know the address, but I can tell you how to get there. But the cab driver's like, oh, this is gonna be great. So we get there. We get to the house. Cabbie opens the door. Now the whole drive, which is about 10 minutes max drive time. Okay, and the whole time, the world feels about the size of a baseball. And it feels like I'm in one of the Matchbox cars, and he's just whipping around the world like this, okay? And it feels like I'm just fucking spinning. And I'm gonna hurl at any point. And I think it's because he was driving really fast, because I looked like I was gonna fucking yak. So he gets me to the house. Open the door, and I just fucking barf everywhere, man. I mean, it was like a fountain coming out. It was like a spray. If there was a car next to us, I probably tagged it. Stand up, get out of the cab, go into the house. My wife looks at me, she's like, what the fuck happened to you? Bourbon. Never had it since. It is 1946. Yes, we're about to get our invasion of the United States here. Our fleet went back for a quick repair. Our Super Heavy took a bit of a ding there, so we're going to send him back for a quick repair, quick touch-up. But you see he gets a new ship on the way, too. Oh, yeah, no, I very seldom drink now. If at all, actually. It's pretty rare that it happens, so... Special occasions. Yeah, well, we'll see. It's been doing well, so... Alcohol technically is a solution. Well, yeah, that's true. I'm very surprised we haven't been able to make much gain here with our Air Force. Although we haven't been using it manually, we probably could do it to a better effectiveness. But I'm sure if we did do that, we'd probably see it. Bourbon has brought me on many an adventure. Not all of them good. That is a very good statement. A single glass or two all night for strong alcohol. Yes, that's very true. Yep. The things I know now. We're still upgrading our guns here, so we'll just keep that going. We got 1,600 Black Princes. Absolutely no problem with that. And Germany's making a nice steady gain towards Russia and their core. All we need to do now is get this finished off, and for that to happen with 50 boats. 50. 18 cruisers, 31 destroyers. Wow. Let's send them to a strike force. Keep going on those. Yeah, let's get more naval yards going. Sure. Set those to 10s. What was the hangover like? Oh my god, actually, this is really funny. So again, we were moving, right, as a going away party. This is fucking funny. It's actually kind of the little extra of the story that's good. I totally forgot. So I'm, yakking into buckets and whatnot. My wife throws my clothes in a bag and burns them or something. I don't know what to do with them. And some friends had come to take some things to the dump. They were going to haul off some old stuff for us. And so they show up the next day, and my wife's like, so-and-so's here. They're going to take the stuff to the dump. I need you to help lift a couch and an armchair. And without even opening my eyes and barely moving my lips, I basically said, fuck them, they can do it all. They're doing it for you. I don't care. It's not happening. Now, before you say camp, that's sort of an asshole thing. The couch weighed, I'm not kidding, 30 pounds. It was a really, 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 really pathetically light frame. And the chair was like, you could pick up the chair and move around. Like, it was like the weight of a lawn chair. It was great. So, yeah. No. It was a full day recovery. It was awful. Not seeing much for the Americans. I think we might want to get some strap bombers going. I don't know if we're even going to be able to get much for air superiority. Look at that. He's got 1,300 airplanes. Oh my god. Here, let's take. Yeah, let's do that. We'll use you guys for patrol, and this one for a task force. Yeah, that's good enough actually. And we'll see if we can get these guys to sort of hunt down whatever's left here for the navies of the Allies. And we don't even need these ones actually. Oh wait, we might need this. No, I don't think so. I don't think we need that, to be honest. Oh, there we go. There's the Canadian fleet. That's fine though. Just infuse your blood with asparagus. Jam it in your blood vessels. No. Oh, look, we're gonna mop the floor with the Canadians. Bye, Leonard. I'm waiting for the Americans to show up at the end of this. That's a solid fight. Oh, somebody's coming. More Canadians. That's okay, more Indians are coming. Hey, what do you think of that? Oh. Oh, shut out. What? Bye-bye, Canada. Nice Navy. Oh, look, he's got another one he wants to send out. He's like, oh, I'm so brave. You're so stupid. What's broken? Cruiser, not much. Okay, you're sitting in harbor. Again, we're going to top them up right away here. 99, 99. See? Look at that. Done. There was somebody that asked, actually, yeah, those cruisers are working really well. There was somebody that asked, what was a good way to keep your Navy intact? If you're doing strike forces and they go back, hit the repair button manually. That's a good way. Let's take a look at those cruisers again. It's a 1940 cruiser. Airplanes, depth charges. The secondaries, these are dual purpose. Secondaries, torpedoes, and then again, a dual purpose. So they've got decent anti-air, a couple of anti-airs, right? Some spotting skills. The ability to fend off submarines well. And then of course some cruiser batteries to keep their speed up, 40 knots, and lots of armor. It's a nice cruiser. It's working well. It really is. I don't think we've had to replace many of them. I know we've had a couple go, but not many. You know, we're running out of stuff to get here. Oh boy, we've got nuclear bombs to build. Hey, did we get that reactor done? Just about, hey? Okay. Let's get some strap bombers. We have nothing. Nothing for it. I wonder if Spain does. I would like to request a license production. Fighters. Tactical bomber, transport plane. Okay. What about Germany? I think has one, don't you? Nope. Request license. Yes, good. Thank you. Pretty sure Germany's got one. Yeah. There was 2 or 3 that we lost here. I'm just trying to remember how many we did now, actually. Give it up. Give it up. It needs to be 24 hours later before you can do another thing. Why? The Claw Guts Canadians. It did. It sure fucking did. Scout airplanes. That might not be a bad idea either. Tactical strategic bomber. Yes. Thanks, buddy. It's like, I'd love to give you some strat bombers. I didn't know you would. Who else has that got aluminum? Italy's got aluminum. Italy's got aluminum. I don't need steel from... I don't think I need steel from anybody, do I? I need one steel. Okay, there we go. There. Modify that just a wee bit. Get those strat bombers in. Alright, where's the supply problems now? Afghanistan, the Himalayas, Pakistan. Look at this. He's claiming it in my name. But he's got to go around this way. Because there's no access. He's got a truck through this shit mountain pass. Alright. Let's see how they do. Sort of curious. They aren't the greatest. There's a couple of good units in here. There's one skull unit here. We'll see how they do. You know, let's use our Afghan crunch bonus. I know they are. Oh, you've got another upgrade. Look at that. Look at that. More. Or is it a phantom upgrade? Oh, it's an infantry expert. And you're an infantry expert. You're not. You already are. How's this looking here? $150 Canadian airplanes. Alright, you know what we need? We need some support here. Let's you know what, actually here, let's just make a single. Where's the fighters? Here we go. You clone. You okay, you clone. You clone. No clones. Oh god, annoying. New. We have 400 close air support sitting there. Fighter, great. 50, yes. Air superiority, yes. High priority, yes. Flying superiority in that zone should help to give us a little edge. We'll see. A Clause 11 copy. Fartswell 11, please. Wait, we have another one coming, which would be this one. It will be the HMIS, our designation. Fartswell. Wait. With a capital F. There we go. That's why. That's a pretty good reason, I think. It's Ken 11. I think that's it. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get to those, so we'll see. We'll see. Hey, you're going to be the champion of our Navy. Lead us into the world and show us what we can do here. Let's get this guy repaired. You're looking like you need it. Ooh, 17 Canadian aircraft taken out there. You guys need repair? Oh, you're okay. Let's take these two destroyers and put them in here. And these two as well. What we got in there? 19. Actually, you know what? Here, let's give you one more. And we will set you to automatically reinforce it at this size. So it'll be 20 and 10. And then anything that should be shuffled into this additionally for a strike force. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I think that'll do well. I think that'll do well. We'll see if we can get this guy all fixed up and whatnot. And we've got that nice big repair facility there now too, so that's great. So we've got 1, 2 hulls. They're smaller ones. Yeah, okay, so that shouldn't take too long, just a couple of days. Oh look, our Newfie reactor is just about done. And our anti-air's coming in now. Yay! Wow, he must have been fucking hammered. Yeah, do 5 and 10s, you think? That's not bad. I'm going to set them to low engagement. I'm going to just change the icon for this guy. So you are now you're a lightning bolt. Maybe you're a firework. Well, I was thinking if it does get into an engagement with the United States or the British navies, it's going to need to have some oomph in it, but just anti-airing the shit out of these things right now. That's fantastic. There's a couple of cruisers in that one. Yeah, these are American cruisers, so this is going to start bringing the goods in. You can see our task force is now deployed 300 aircraft. That is a lot of airplanes. We traded destroyers there. We took 8 airplanes, but I bet you we got fucking sizzled by those airplanes, I think. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, we did already do the upgrade on the one. He's upgraded. He's good. He's topped up. He's topped up. Give this whole thing a repair. Anything else in there? No, just the one. Okay. 95%. Good. Good. Go clean up that Canadian Navy again. Give him what for, boys? There we go. That's fantastic. That's what we like to see. The fall of Kiev. That's big. India invading the USA. I know, right? Invading New York Harbor. Like, totally on the wrong side of everything. Oh, look, an American invasion. What are we bombing here? 2 carriers. We'll keep our eye on that. There's 8 destroyers and a shit ton of airplanes. Yeah, when he's got his airplanes, he's in a real good space. Able to get more of his boats, though. 49 airplanes. Nice. That was a good one. Part of me wants to just stack up more fighters here, but I know it might not be even worth it. Enemy planes down by anti-air. Yikes. Don't pan over to Siam. Why? Why? The firewall runs faster because it has a boost to the engines. Look at Mozambique. Look at these guys. Well, there's a big war happening down here. Yeah, there's that carrier fleet still. Oh, our reactor's done, guys. Yay! What rank radar is this? It's pretty good coverage. We could probably get it up higher, though. I think we should. Do we have any anti-air going here? Oh, let's build some in Newfoundland. Okay, so that's maxed. That's maxed. That's maxed. Good. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, hey, good to have you along and welcome. Greetings to you, the viewers around the world. It's Indian Siam now. It's not even Indian Siam. It's just free India. Okay. 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 Yeah, right. Not until they discover Hibernia. Place that platform out there. Then and only then. Still not finding that dastard enemy navy. These were set to 15, so you can see they're taking a couple of hits here and there. That's okay. Give them a repair. You guys are still okay. You're getting a repair. You guys are okay. Let's get you guys how far along? 82 and 87%. Yeah. It's going to be a bit tricky to try and get this landing to stick if we can't actually get anything as far as traction. This might help, though. We're only a couple of weeks away from getting that done, so we'll get Afghanistan back on track here. No! We might want to just up our fighter game here. You know what? Here, let's take. I'm going to select half of these carrier aircraft. Actually, fuck it, we'll just set all of these carrier aircraft over here. Set them back. Actually, no, we'll keep half of them here because then we do actually have some for fighting naval battles and things like that. But let's get some airplanes. Yeah. There they go. Just waiting for them to fuck off. Alright, let's add in whatever fighters we've got. Oh, strap bombers are there. Yay. Let's get these. Lots of fighters. Lots of fighters. Where are they? 400 fighters. Perfect. We're just going to tweak that number just so it's a nice even polish, just like that. Split, split, split. I should now have squads of 50. Excellent. We're going to set them to superiority over the zone. Let them go crazy. And we should start to see some real ugly engagements happening there. Well, that's good. The Mexican Navy's getting swathed out. 32 American aircraft. That's good. Let's let you guys all repair again. Keep them as tuned up as we can. We need these back up to 15s, I think. So let's do that. I know that's going to take these out a little bit here. So we need 3 and 1. Because everything's going to pile back in here. This guy's going to get the heavier armaments. He's already got a lot of cruisers there. That's going to help him too. So and that way these patrol groups can do a little better. Actually, here let's keep you guys in fleet for right now. Yeah, I bet that's an ugly fucking fight. It is 450 versus 450. Do I ever use the jet techs? You know, not often, because I don't usually play that late in the game. So, if in the rare occasion I did, I think it would only be because it was like almost out of necessity. Sort of as is the case now. It's like, well, we need a better fighter. We need something that can go the distance, can take him on. We're using rank 2s, rank 3s, that sort of stuff. So, strat bombers. Let's... Yeah, you know what? I think we're okay on all of those, actually. So let's keep increasing our industrial integration. Jet range would be really good for this situation, actually. You're right. It would help us get into these farther inland areas. You see all these air bases are. That's where you want to be, not fighting over here. This is basically like a boxer fighting on his back leg, right? I mean, not a good place to be. Not a good place to be. These look all repaired. These look all repaired. Yeah, these look all repaired. Nope, not yet. Okay. Again, we want to send our Navy back in stages where it's actually, like, okay to do that here. We're going to set you guys to automatic reinforcement. Set these ones to automatic reinforcement. And the super heavies, okay, the cruisers go to the Indian theater. And then that way, should they need to go into a task force, they can. Otherwise, they'll just go straight into the big group. December 23rd, 1946. 2 months and we get another super heavy. That could start changing fortunes for us too. How's Joe doing? Let's take a look. Oh, he's holding. He's holding well in the west. His southern flank is opening up. His eastern flank is opening up. He's not going to be able to hold on to this for much longer. 7 million closed. Service by requirement. He's in rough shape. Afghanistan's completely surrounded. Here. You guys go destroy Afghanistan. If you can. I don't know that that's going to happen, but we'll see. It's completely surrounded, so at least as far as we know, the supply is going to be bad for the Russian troops there, and then any Afghani soldiers will just beat with what we've got for our units, and hopefully they should be okay. There's a new destroyer. Yay! And are you done repairing now? 97, 98. That was the last one, right? Yeah. Ken, you're still kicking it, buddy. You're still there. I'm gonna put you in with the big heavy. And we'll put the Mahi in there. Strange. No, why are you being dumb? Oh fuck, sometimes this game, I swear. Be whatever. I don't care. Do 5 and 10. Yes. Great. Next thing you know, Dried Cabbage Man will lead our fleet. Using my naming convention, I see. I'm stealing a page. The tome is filled with both wisdom and guile. Alright, let's set these two guys to patrol. Let's set this one to strike force. And you know what? Let's go for it. What'd you find? What'd you find? He's like, oh yeah, I'm in. Let's do this shit. Fucking Yahoo. Is that a destroyer? Oh, wow, look what we found. Holy shit. No. They're like, oh, we spotted it. That's great. Run. And we did have some close air supports here. These 400 close air supports. Yeah, we're going to send them to this zone. And these 200 fighters here. We're just going to borrow your units for a minute here, pal. We're 50 over, are we? Got a shitty close air support here. There we go. Okay, there. We should start seeing these guys there then, too. Because this is a zone we really need to get control of. As soon as we got that, these guys will just zip off. And you can see the United States has quite a few units now. This is a one-way landing as well. As soon as he goes, that's it. It's one way. What's the landing at 18 to 36? The entire Atlantic Fleet. Yeah, right. I know. Samurai Heroine Warrior. Can't save you from that fleet. No, right? And we don't have Samurai Heroine Warrior on our team this time. I can't even borrow them. Another few weeks and we'll get a new boat. What's this? New destroyer? Another destroyer. Let's add you in. More airplanes. Oh, look, the Canadian fleet's back. We're more than happy to take on that Canadian fleet. Oh, wow, yeah. Hey, there it is. We got some airplanes. He's got some airplanes. We got some boats. He got some boats. But looks like he's turning himself into a coral reef, so that's good. Yay! Got another engagement with this guy? Seriously? You're like, I could go another round with him. I mean, you could, but yeah. Ship fleets 1, 2, 3. Oh, we lost the destroyer. This is ground support, this is tactical bomber, and this is air superiority. Did I see that right? 298 Canadian air. Oh, it's like, oh, I think we're wearing them down. No. No. Afghanistan's gone, guys. Without even looking, we did it. We did it. Yeah. Yeah, we did it. I don't know how many units are here. Here, go fight that. As soon as those guys have got their orders finished off, we'll, Sit you to go over here. Good lads. Ooh, a new cruiser. Go have a repair. Go have a repair. Go have a repair. Everybody go get a repair. Where the fuck is he going for a repair? Way the back over there? Jesus, guy. Whatever. It's pretty full there apparently, so I guess. More strap bombers. Yeah. More strap bombers. Oh look, more Canadian destroyers. They're like, yeah, we totally let's get into this. I'm like, alright. You want it, you got it. Toyota. Let's go. The Kumar Patel wants White Castle. I forgot my keys. Fuck, it's too far. Take a nice chunk of airplanes out of them there. I'll take that. I'll take that. What's the superiority? 17%. This is where the mine layings come in. So handy. Oh man. That's the one thing I wish we had now. That's the one thing I wish we had now. There's another one. Yeah. What are you missing? What are you short? Another destroyer. Let's get the Moran back over here. He'll go fuck off to wherever he's needed. Yeah, there you go. What do we got here? Another destroyer. Okay, we'll put that right there. Great. Good. And it is December the 5th. Only a couple of weeks. Only a couple of weeks, guys. Radar is maxed right now on the island, but we haven't got technology to max it out, so we'll have to do that. We've been working on our naval doctrine, and it's pretty complete anyway, so we can shift away from it. Yeah. Because we've got the rank 3 radar on that. Let's do rank a 4. Right. Not bad. 36% of the Newfoundland Sea. Not enough. Not enough. But these are now good little patrol pods. That'll work for now. Yellow zone control, what is that? 18? Yeah. More Canadians gonna get dumped into the sea. I don't know where he's finding this many fucking destroyers. Is it the destroyer one? It's like, we can't even fucking come up with names anymore. We're out. I got nothing. The USA gives him like 12? 10, 12, something like that. So, I mean, unless he's really committed to building them, like, I mean, he could have like 20 or 30, I guess, but that's a really big build even for Canada. I mean, of course, the UK can be helping him out or whatever. I don't know how it'll work exactly, but oh, look, the French. More fighters going into it. This is ugly. We're having just a swarming fight over the Newfoundland Sea. Here, let's get fire control. So we're working radar, we'll work the fire control, the damage control, help our battleship, our new one, which is going to be ready in like a week. Can't wait. Can't wait. A brand new boat, guys. A big one. This gives us all kinds of bonuses. Get that out of the way. 25% to a bomb. Oh, here's some spotting happening. This is what we want to see. This should be the rest of the Canadian fleet. Our strike force is ready. Here's an American one as well. There we go. 10 Canadians. 9 plus less. His air force is here. Lots of naval bombers. Here's ours. Some close air supports. Brilliant. Perfect. Ooh, lots of American aircraft there. Another Canadian destroyer. What do we got there? Alright. Merry Christmas. And huzzah. 22nd and 14 more Canadian airplanes. Look, guys. Oh, another destroyer. Yay. Yay. It's the farts. Well, should we upgrade them? How many days will it take? 67 days. Fuck it. We'll leave it. It'll be alright. We'll just keep going on the other stuff. Oh my god, we're all done all that stuff. Well, fuck it. Let's upgrade them then. Let's get you into the goods. Get you into the goods. Can the UK even help at this point? Yes, they could, because they could still trade with government in exile as long as the Allies aren't being led by the United States, which they are. So that will hurt the the Americans being faction leader is going to hurt the Allies more than if the British was. Because the British being leader means that they'd get like 25 factories in fucking Newfoundland. And they could trade for fuel. But they can't do that right now. So it's basically all up to the American fleet. And the Japanese will be testing them, I'm sure, in the West. So, how are we doing here? Let's, you know what? Yeah, we know what the meta is. But we don't do the meta because it's boring to do the same thing all the time. And this is fun. And that's important too. Yeah. How's this guy doing for shit anyway? Can we get another one? How you doing, Ironside? 60, air controller, spotter, 0 on blockade runner, fly swatter a little bit. And sea wolf's nothing, he shouldn't have anything there. Okay. It's going well. It is. Let's see if we can get this one last combat and we'll go take a break. Did you get him? Did you get him? Did you get him? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well let's set these zones as well. Oh, he's like, oh yeah, I'll totally go to those other areas. Sevastopol! All gone! And the reason is I want to see if we can catch the British fleet here. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Alright, fuck it. Keep to our 2 zones that we actually need. Oh, hello. Okay. This is what we were talking about the other day, if you can see this. Strike Force status. Free India Task Force 3. Target too strong for engagement rule. Engage at medium risk. Okay, so now if I take this guy and I change him, Task Force 3 ready to engage. That's what this does. Okay? But now in the engagement, when you get your naval pop-up screen, and there's that little X box to fuck off and disengage, he's less likely to do that because he's told to always engage. So this is a suicide attack only if he loses. Right? Yeah, my fleets never show enemy too strong. Shut up, Ken. This is a beautiful navy. It's a beautiful navy. It's maximum cruiser, garbage destroyer, a paper tiger, super heavy, and yet we're winning. Don't ask me how either. I don't know. Yeah, no, it is nice though when you've got your navy built and you're like, no, fuck, I can just go in and fucking fight. It's good. It's a good feeling. I like it. Speaking of good feelings, doobies, smoky treats, coffee. These are good feelings too. Let's get some. I'm just sort of getting caught up on the discussion here in the multiplayer conversation. You know, it is interesting. The dynamic that we were able to use the AI on this game, kind of like what Ken was talking about there, is the reason why we were successful in this game. Like, make no mistake, right? The fact that we were able to cork up the entire Soviet army, in 2 locations. And what did he have? 50 units at one point? To our 6 or 7 or 8? I mean, like, that's just ridiculous, right? So, oh, look, we've got some more yards we can start building with. Let's make... Here, we're burning through destroyers, so let's make another destroyer line. And, yeah, we can keep building convoys. We're doing okay. Yeah, so, I mean, like, with that thing combined where we had the airfields, we had the forts, we had rank 5 forts on these positions, right? That's going to make these, with the heat, impassable. They're all mountains, they're hot, they're fortified. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, what we were using there too, we have these Sikh regiments, which is a 9 infantry, 1 heavy tank, and we use the same support companies in both artillery, engineers, and recon, cavalry recon. Same thing here, and this is just a 20 infantry. Nothing fancy. Works great. Works great. And you see we got a mix of them here. 5 and 5. This is what we're going to use to invade the New York region. Hopefully we can get it. This army's sitting here backed up. It's in Belgium right now. Let's put it back in Western Iberia. I was about to say Portugal, but I'm like, that's not even, it's not called that anymore. It's Iberia. Oops, there we go. Put them right on the harbors there. Head on back. And what are we patrolling for? What are we looking for? Oh, there's that. So there's the British fleet. And there's the American fleet. Yikes. Yikes. This guy's going to refit. It wouldn't be enough to take it on anyways. There's 100 boats there. We're going to let our airplanes do the work here. Oh, are we ever? Oh, are we ever? Hopefully it works, because this is a big fight for us. Now we've got good doctrine, so that's helping. We've got radar. We've got, I think, a little bit of anti-air in Newfoundland, don't we? Yeah, we've got 2 here. Let's crank it. Let's get it all the way up, and let's get our airfields all the way up too. Oh, here, you know what we could also get going? Another nuclear reactor. Is that it? Let's get a zone that's actually kind of good here. This one. Central state, 100% bonus. Carry on. And these will all be built. Good, good, good. Love it. Love it. AI, you disappoint me. Yeah, the US is okay, they're not dead, but they, like the Soviets, are being bled dry. Bled dry. Here, let's take that out again and reorganize that line on there. There you go. And once again, these guys, they're not meant to be offensive units. These are defensive units. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk behind, basically, the Japanese and the Iberian navies. Look at that, 21 airplanes, 2 destroyers. That's a good trade. Because of the number of aircraft we keep taking, it's just depleting them. I mean, we're never going to out manufacture or whatever the United States, but that's going to give our guys experience, and that you can't replace. This is just something you need to get more of it. Like, yeah. What is he getting? What's his next one? Inshore fighter, Ironside, blue water and green water experts. Yeah. I love that these, like, look at this. This is great. These guys are getting just super skilled. A lot of that has to do, I think, with the fact that we've got a nice Air Force to support them. It's not the best. Do not make a mistake. This is not the best. Oh, look, we've got the zone. That's stunning. We're using our good aircraft, though. Yeah, we really need to get that extra radar. Although, as we keep taking his shit out, that's going to be better for us, too. Because the United States has to fight everybody right now. They're fighting here in South America. They're fighting in Africa. And they're having to get shit through there. This would be a great zone to pinch them. They've lost Hawaii. Do we? I think that's road to 56. It shouldn't be there. There genuinely shouldn't be one. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's road to 56. They patched one in. Did they really? Here, let's steal a guy. No, I don't think you can. No. No, I think that's a mod. Or maybe it's something that's coming. Actually, yeah, we had it been, they would have flooded over by now, actually, in thinking about it. So, what do we got here? A new destroyer. Well, let's plop you in there, because these groups are now full and complete, so we can assign you back in here. What do you get? 78%. Let's get that one. Oh, it's not even building! There we go. Now it is. 24th of March. Oof. Great. More. Yes. So we're building again another reactor. We've got some strat bombers. We're just sitting on them right now. We'll put them to work later. Don't you worry, kids. Yeah, we'll wait until we get the next super heavy, and then once we've got it, we'll put in for a little bit more aggressive stance for these guys. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go to get that second super heavy. You know what? Fuck it, actually. No, we'll leave them in there. 20th of April. March and April 1947. Wow. I think that just solidifies it. April 1947. Yeah. I think we'll just let these lines run out. So that'll give us 3. Right? This one. This is a new rank 1. And we'll make April 30th. Hand waving. The day we really press the Navy forward. When we're like, nope, this is what we're going to do. Make that shit happen. And 3 super heavies is going to be good. I don't know that it's going to be enough, because we've got, like, the permanent carrier. No, it won't hold out till 1960. Although it's doing much better. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but it's 1947, and we're like, hey, we're still doing okay here. Like, you know, so... Yay! Not quite, actually. It's in. I'm on fire, but I'll work for a little while longer. Another 145 American aircraft sitting out there somewhere. This is fine. Exactly. Precisely. Yes. That's exactly where we are. Another destroyer. Good. We're going to burn through destroyers, so that's why we're going to just crank out these guys. 24th of March. 20th of April. Yeah, 20th of April. That's the last one. Okay. What could possibly go wrong? Right. On that lurk time. Right on. Yep, do it up. Did we name it the Kumar? Oh no, this was the Ken. And the Fartswell. We got 89 German strat bombers. This is going to be awesome. Oh good, we've got more stuff here. Good. Yeah, clone it. do we got? You and you. Yeah, just whatever we can. Ooh, there goes Moscow. Here, we'll use that guy. Guess we can make you guys do something. Just make sure you're on low order. Oh, here, you know what we should do, actually, just to help ourselves out? That alone can be a difference maker in your war. One single airfield. All you need, because they roll it forward every time. Vyacheslav, welcome. I don't speak Russian. Ukrainian? Russian? I don't know. I think that's Russian. But yeah, full English. Yeah. Nobody likes fucking saucy fighting here. Although this is a good general for it. Mountains, hills. He's got double terrain. Russian. Okay. Well, good to have you along, pal. Provisional government of Bhutan. No. There will be no provisional governmenting. See, he doesn't even have supply enough to get to his region over here. That's funny. It's just like, yeah, it's bad. That's okay. Oh, I just saw the Navy was getting popped up and I didn't get a chance to see what he was doing. Oh, this is our destroyer coming around the horn. Remember how I said this would be a great place to raid? Oh, we'd find so much stuff. We're trying to control these sea zones, though. That's why we're setting ourselves up for it. And we do have this nice repair harbor here that they can all come back to really quickly. Here, let's top you guys up for a repair. Speaking of which, you are repairing. Good. And I want to make sure these guys stay as high quality repair as they can. And the farts well is detached still. So we can actually just set that guy to sit in harbor. Now these ones, these cruiser destroyer combos, the destroyers are not faring well, but the cruisers are doing good, so. Do you know both Ukrainian and Russian as like first and second languages or whatever? Or second and first, however you want to put it. Equatorial Guinea, still alive, apparently. But they're Iberian, so... Or no, this is Portuguese Timor, sorry. Equatorial Guinea, where the fuck is that? Is it this? No. Where is that? Is that this shit? I don't know. Africa. Oh, is that in West Africa? Yeah. Is that this? That's Portuguese Guinea. That's Angola. Uruguay has joined the Allies. Panama, Ecuador, Costa Rica, Colombia, Chile. What? Why? Who? But not Nicaragua. They're like, no. No. Shut up, Atticus. Okay. So that happened. All right. So many to crack. I don't really care to do it though. We're at February. 88%. It's coming. Same with those airfields. This is the Newfoundland ones. It's going to help us with our gargantuan air force that we're building up here. We're at 1,500 out of 1,600. Perfect. Should build more airplanes. How are we doing on aircraft anyway? Lots of close air supports actually here. Let's... Yeah, whatever. Close airs are doing fine here. We'll turn those ones off. We'll give you guys maximum order. And that way we can fly as many as we can on this mission. How's our airplanes actually faring here? Pretty decent. Where are we at for air doctrine? Let's just take a quick look. Lots still to do. So let's upgrade our airframes again. These guys should be getting range upgrades now, yeah. There. Oh, fuck, I hate doing them not. Yay! Good job, Germany. Is it 350? Oof. Alright, we'll just have to wait. Just have to wait. Another piece of industrial construction. Hurrah, hurrah. Yay, good. And yeah, more anti-air in there. That's good. How is that radar coming? Halfway. Did we get the next rank? No, we still only have the rank 3. Okay, that's the rank 4 then. And here's 2 new boats. 2 new destroyers. There you go. Have a sit for a bit. Some bracket shooting. Okay, good. Let's do ladder shooting. How is the aluminum supply? It's... Iberia's got a couple I guess we could steal here. Alright, fine. I don't want it to be slowed down at all. Right? Well, we have, I think, a tiny bit. I think we get like, yeah, 15. Yeah. 15 aluminum. It's almost none. Colombia has joined Panama. Oh, well, I mean, gee, I guess if we're just going to have a big war, so be it. Who are the... So the Soviets are at 40%, and they're in rough shape. They're in rough shape. And the Allies, led by America, 375 factories. What does Joe have? About 100. And 40 naval yards. He's got as many as I do right now. But he's on total mobilization, and he's on SBR. He's in rough shape. He's in rough shape. Allies 8 million losses, Soviets 14. And let's get you back into harbor as well. That way we can store up any extra gas we need for the upcoming invasion. Aluminium. Well, I think it was a chrome and chromium kind of idea. Like there was like they wanted to make it fancy or whatever. Yeah. We have such a weird fucking thing with ours in Canada because part of it's American and part of it's British. And then there's stuff that's like distinctly Canadian. That's how you spell color. There's people like, ugh, the hell are you Ewing for? This is just how it works. I don't know. This is what I was taught. Naval mission efficiency bonus. 110 days. I mean, it's a bit late for that, but I fucking... I don't know. French. Blame France. In the Bahamas, they drive on the left side of the road, like the British, but they use American cars, where the driver's side is on the left. Oh, that's interesting. The fact that the U.S. gets rid of letters just because of the cost of print is capitalism in a nutshell. Isn't that a great counter argument? Point, counterpoint. The fall of Stalingrad. Oh, he's humming along now. Yep. We're doing almost fucking nothing, which is great. I think we still have some 3%. Probably just enough to get Afghanistan. And that'll be great. That's good. That's good. We're not here to win the world. We were here to win our freedom and prove a point, and I think we did just that. I think we did just that. Look, we still have fucking yards we're getting back to. We're finally on top of some of the stuff we meant to do earlier, so we're like, yay! Oh yeah, it's way too late for the carriers, yeah. Well, you know, it was, but I mean, let's not kid ourselves. We are all the happier that this is the turnout of the event, right? Like, I mean, actually, we'll leave that on there. We'll set them down there. Last ones are coming, guys. 20th of April is going to be just a beautiful day. I think if we're going to do a cruiser navy, I was thinking about this, Ken. Speaking of which, I was thinking about this. What I want to do is I want to go Communist Britain, cruisers only, but I want to delete the Royal Navy. The whole thing. I want to pull it off the map, put it in the sea, and I think that will be our cruisers only game. Because, first boat to take the water is easier. Well, we need a training. But I think that would be the best way, because it's one of the catches is like, well, you need to build a navy to get a navy going, right? Like it doesn't work otherwise. It's sort of this goofy like trade-off you have to make, because there's no naval experience otherwise, right? So that's sort of where we got latched into. The super heavies were just out of fun. There's no other way to say that. It's just where it was. It's expensive. It's expensive to license a navy. We didn't have the factories for it. We were constantly caught in little wars, and yeah. And torpedo cruisers, well, yeah, I mean, I think they're what, 5 or 10 civs or something stupid like that. It was ridiculous. Regular cruisers we probably could have done. It wouldn't have been as expensive, but still. We're at 24th of March. Okay, so I think we should be getting... Yeah, good. So the refit's done. We're now reinforcing. We have 2 of the 3. I don't think you can. And another destroyer. Good. And so the 20th of April is the last day for these. We're just going to keep building the destroyers. No problem putting those out. These guys will just go straight into Task Force 3, the Lightning Bolt. And then these other 2 will just populate the lower areas. Oh yeah, that's too bad. That's really unfortunate. Look, we've got 53% of a nuclear bomb. 170 days. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. How is the airplanes happening here? We're winning. That's good. That's real good, boys. And we've got maxed out on these. Yeah, look at that. 1,500. Cool. Let's clone a few more airplanes. Good. 2 more groups of those. How about these? Cool. Alright. Yep, everybody in there. Get your jelly on. Go pop it. Yeah, it is way past 2. You're right. Now that you're saying that, I'm starting to get nervous now. I'm like, great, thanks, Ken. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, let's build more fucking Strat bombers. Sure, why not? We even have any here? I don't think so. No, not at all. Let's put them in. Let's put them in. Strategic bombers. Let's set it to 200. You can bomb the airfields, the civilian factories, the naval yards, the anti-air, and the radar installations. And the military factories. Just lay waste to everything, not the infrastructure. We'll blow that up another way. I'll run it through it. We'll leave these guys sitting, though. We're not going to deploy them yet. Not yet. Like, in reality, they would have just fucking glassed it. They would have. There would have been like a small boat fucking fishing fleet. Every town would have gotten a call to like flee. And the US would have just fucking laid it out. I'm like, no, you're done. And then they would have actually, with whatever fleet they have, they would have totally blockaded it. There's no way this army should be resupplying like it is. In any real terms, it shouldn't be. Oh, look, a new cruiser. Yay. So we got the Super Claws, the Farts well. And in 15 days... Here, let's... You go straight to deployment. I'll just send you guys straight in there as well, because these other units are actually sitting pretty... So, just go straight in. Just keep pushing those straight in there. Yeah! Yeah, we are basically just waiting for Joe to fall apart now. Oh yeah, look at that. Like, I have so little interest in what's happening in the Soviet Union because of how basically easy it is. Although that is a very free India, isn't it? Well done, Free India. It's not my best Free India game. I've had some pretty nice Free India games. This is not my best. My best extended all the way like this. And all the way up here. No, wait, hang on. It went this. Yeah, I didn't have Turkey, but I had this and the oil. And then it was up this mountain. Because there's like 3 little zones right here. And then Japan took these big chunks, and I was like, fucker. He was barely in the war. That was my best India game. Except for the one where I took England, because that was just an achievement, but that was like... sometimes you feel like you're cheating a little bit, because you're like, oh, it's too easy. That was just too easy. Essentially, by the way, if you're wondering how do you do it, as India, you set yourself free. You build the paratroopers with your free paratroopers button. And then you land in England while Germany has total fucking superiority over them. That's it. Nah, I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it. I just want to get those boats in the water. And we'll get more destroyers going. And we'll go hunt the Americans down. These things are just gonna like just flood this fleet. This is awesome. 5 days, guys. 5 days. Well, I mean, like a nice and early one. We waited really a long time to do it, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, this is exactly it too, right? Yay, go me! What is the achievement called? I think it's actually, as any British subject state, conquer all of Britain. Yay! We did it. We have never updated the destroyers. It is tradition. Well, we did update them a little bit. We gave them that secondary cannon, right? They had the regular pew pew 1, and we gave them the pew pew 1 plus an airplane. Yeah, we're doing this with early hulls. Oh. Guys. It's time. It's here. Where is it? It's not there. It needs to be there. Let's get it here. Alright, it's rebasing to Newfoundland. Here we go. Here we go. So we've got the Claws, the Fartswell, and the Ken. The Lightning has shot down Easy Kill. Our aces are getting ready. They're feeling it. They're feeling it. You don't need capitalization. It's like the exact reason. You're like, no. You're the Yari Curry of this squad. And that's a good thing to be. Alright, it's here. We're going to give it a couple of seconds to get its organization back up. A lot of boats in there. 3 super heavies, 13 cruisers, 29 destroyers, 30 destroyers. A new one just popped in. What is our current capital ship? Presently? At the moment? Claws. But you know, I'm really feeling like the change. Like a good Scorpion song. I tell you what, because we're going to give you the capital of the capital shipping, I'll even give you a capital K. There you go, buddy. There you go. Ooh, new radar towers. Let's get that done right away. What do we got here? Japanese? Spanish? Oh, Max, don't worry about it, buddy. You know what? The first 3 plays are on YouTube. It's on my channel. And so this one will be available too. So don't worry about it, pal. I'll make sure they're up for you. Alright, here we go. You will set to Strike Force. Let's see if we can get this going. And we're going to get you guys engaging at high risk. I think this one's going to set us up for it. Oh, they're going for something. He's going to this zone. He's got this one. We have 2 patrolling. Here we go. Here we go. This looks like 6 to 8 capital ships, 31 to 37 boats. It's a pretty even match. Of course, we'll see what happens. I mean, there's going to be so many boats here. That's a good start. Decided ultimately to remove himself from the zone. That's probably for the best. We'll just take a look, see anybody need a repair? No. Anybody need a repair? No. And you guys? Yeah. A couple of repairs there. Okay, go get those real quick. Go do those repairs. Go get those repairs. So what we're watching for is these little icons up here in the Indian Theater, just right above my head here. and what they'll do is, you see they've got the binoculars right now, and this one's got the little targeting thing. They'll change. These will become a little radar dial, right? Scanning for stuff, and he'll actually pick that up, these 2. And then these guys will actually change, and he'll have like a little arrow saying he's going to be going and deploying to an engagement, like with some swords and shit there. Catton, welcome. Good to have you along. That's what we're waiting for. These are great to see, these ones, because it's like, yay, I bombed something. And we know we've got lots of airplanes here. Lots of airplanes here. Alright, I think we should up the ante. What do you figure? Oh, lots of air engagements there. should we just back it up to one zone and try and take Halifax? We just need a mainland. That's all we need. Let's do it here. Let's change you. Or here, let's change you. Canadians are probably gonna be less defensive anyways. Go there. Fucking change. Changes. Go block it off. Take that one. Go grab that harbor as well. Although that's still in the same other zone here. Go this way. Same with this guy here. We'll take that. And we'll put you here. We'll put you right there. No, put you right there. Yeah, look at that. Actually, fuck it. We'll go right for this. See if we can sneak that one in. Everybody signed nicely? Good, yeah, okay. The zone supremacy is much higher in this one, but we're going to take that out. And so everyone should now just be in this one zone. Let's go all in. Let's hunt them down like dogs. Little puppy dogs. Throw them in bags. Toss them in the river. Wow, that got dark. It's 45%. We need it to be higher. Higher. Naval combat's good. We're winning. Yay. Yay. Nobody's committing to a fight yet, even though we can't control the zone. Bitches.